Good afternoon. Glory to the Father, to the Son, to the Holy Spirit. Well, got some good news for you folks. The little church of St. Xenia is now going to be moving to Union, Maine. I went out there and dug the four corners of it and got it ready to be released from its anchors. It's anchored to the ground on four anchors. And I'm going to take you for a tour of what I'm doing now, because God willing, this thing is going to be going to Union, Maine on Sunday afternoon. And so it's kind of top heavy because the bottom is really not all that substantial. The walls are made out of some kind of white tarp material, and a lot of this material has been salvaged, been redeemed. Like I redeemed the white tarp material from the dumpster outside of the Rena Center down here. They'd thrown it away. I said, well, that's going to be useful, and I grabbed it. So I made the walls of it out of that, and the top is made out of 2x4s and heavy copper. So my guess is it's probably going to be a little bit on the top heavy side. So I thought, well, what I'll do is dig the floor out, dig the four corners so that I can expose the bolts. And you can see the bolt right there. Yeah, there's one of the bolts. There's the other bolt on the other side of it, right there. This little chapel's going to be going south. Going to be set up at an Orthodox mission down in Union, Maine, which has kids in it, by the way. There it is right there, and there it is right there. We got four bolts. Basically what that is like a dog or a calf tethering corkscrew device that gets screwed down into the ground, and you hook a dog chain to it. In this case, I built my frame out of the limbs from that black locust tree that I cut down. That's what that cross is made out of as well. So the four corners is basically limbs from a black locust, and that's hooked to the ground. You can see inside of here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then over in this corner, it's got like I know my finger's in the way. It's got like you can see it's part of a tree, and it's part of the same tree that I made that cross from. And that cross is going to stay here for a while. Not quite done in this place yet. I am going to be moving on eventually. There's everything in here. Had to pull a lot of this stuff down. It probably wouldn't do well being carried down across that field right out there. It's got to be carried down across there and put into the back of a truck and lashed down. Well, the good news is that the dome actually will come right off with 4 screws, so, which is way up there, about 10, 12 feet. Could be near 12 feet, I'm not sure, I forgot what I don't retain numbers in my head very much and too easily. Numbers wear me out, make me feel mentally tired, so I don't try to retain numbers in my head. There's a bright emerald tiger beetle down there, I see. Oh, it's so pretty. I wish I could bring it in close without it running away from me. They are gorgeous. It's like an emerald green color. Can I see him? I don't know. Let's kind of sneak over there and see if I can get a good view of him. Whoop, he flew away. Well, that was the end of that. So anyway, now, I did make my pathway go all the way up to the hop spines up there. I'll take you up around, see the latest work that I've been doing. And I like to say that later on I'm going to set a lantern up out in this chapel. And I got lights set up all around the perimeter of this. And I'm going to give you a light show tonight. I'm going to make this video now and I'm going to upload it. And then I'm going to come back. There's catnip. Bunch of catnip. Up there, there's some catnip growing. And give you a night show of it. Today, I'm going to be taking you up back, showing you the nature walk trail. I call it a nature walk trail. It's not really. I mean, we're in the middle of town, for goodness sakes. But we are at the foot of Abbott Hill. Someday, I'll take a walk over and I'll give you a tour of the artesian well that's coming directly out of the rocks further down on this hill. Yeah, well, I dug in through here, kind of leveled it off, pulled out some of these bamboo stalks that are growing here. There's another one there growing here, I see, which I got to pull out. So, God willing, we'll go out here. I'm just having a ball out here, you know. It's my hobby, really, to make gardens and garden pathways. It's really my hobby. I can get a chance to see a lot of birds. I've even had a chance to see a couple of Baltimore Orioles. I was looking at an Oriole on the guardrail down here one day. It was just perched there, and then when I did, it came right out of the shade and just showed its full view to me. It's like, wow, wasn't that thing pretty? Am I getting old, or is it just I'm weak? Well, here we go. Now this pathway goes all the way down through. Took the time to dig it all out, get it all pretty. Take you down and show you those hops on vines on the trellises growing right up, pretty as can be. I go, that is pretty. Oh. All right. Glory to the Father, to the Son, to the Holy Spirit. I want to get a close-up of these hop vines winding their way right up around. Look at that. Don't that pretty? Don't that pretty? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up winding this right around it. Hops make you feel kind of scratchy when you're done playing with it. They got really scratchy going right up those trellises, just as pretty. Nice, beautiful leaf there. And the tips, oh, well above my head now, obviously. And up there's more going. More hops vines. We got some growing in here. I'm thinking about maybe setting up 2 more trellises. Not sure, but I might just want to run this one that direction, which is a good idea, and run that one that direction. I know I'm not really showing you. I'm just talking and just you're not really seeing what I'm doing. Well, let's just go ahead and you can see what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is feed these hops vines to that trellis there. Okay. Yeah, let's see. We can start right. This. Like I said, there's like these really irritating little hairs that grow around them, and you'll feel all scratchy and itchy when you get done with it. But what I can do is I can feed it right into that, and just kind of wrap that up in around. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that way that vine's feeding into that one. Let's go around doing this, and there's another one right there that probably could go up this way. Here's a small one that can go this way, maybe. I don't know. This is the first time I've done this. I've been told not to let them crowd too much. And I've been told that hops can get moldy. So I got to keep an eye out for things like that. There's another vine going that way, which I think I'm going to go ahead and bring it back this way. Why would it go up there? It's right here next to this pretty trellis. And it don't take much. My goodness, they are so virulent. It's amazing. At these vines, they just got to be redirected, Here's another vine that's got to be redirected. Okay. These are all hops vines, and I can't wait to make the first batch of beer from these. I plan on it later on this year, and if I get an email from anybody, I might be inclined to send a pound or 2 of hops to them if I haven't, provided that I have enough. We'll see how this works. I mean, as this progresses, I don't know. But provided that I get enough of the hops flowers, then maybe I might be inclined to send. Just free of charge, of course, as a promotional. Hops your way. Wow. Yeah, we'll go here. Oh, see, these are all running that direction. I need to turn them right around. You come off of there. Got to weed this. This is full of weeds. She's full of weeds. We'll get them out of there. All right, now we'll get these hops and feed them over to this pole here. This is about a 20-foot pole itself. Oops. It broke off. You know, if you pinch off one of these hops, it will definitely grow 2 heads out of that one piece. So, hop vines are going up that pole nice, aren't they? Go up here and take a look. Goodness gracious, maybe I'll go up and find the goose that laid the golden egg if I get these poles high enough. Just kidding. Little hops garden. My hops farm, as we say up in Dexter. And I might put another pole right in this spot. I see there's a whole pile of sprouts coming out through there. Got several here. We got that one. Piles of them. It's got to be weeded out. Make sure well, there, folks. That's your tour of the hops farm. Highland Avenue Hops Farm in Dexter, Maine, huh? Glory to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death. And upon those in the tombs bestowing life. Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death, and upon those in the tombs bestowing life. Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death. Upon those in the tombs bestowing life. Now this here, next time I have a video up here, you're going to see a change. Look at it now. Because I'm going to be bringing in some stuff to put in up here. More brickwork, more flat rocks. Like the Great Wall of China, ain't it? Yeah, well. All right. I'll see you later then, God willing.